Hi and welcome. We are about to play our game. And I'm here with my guests, Pastor Pakai, and Leuandre. And we're going to play a game called Telephone. And for this game, we're going to answer the prompts that are in this box. And we're going to respond to this telephone and see what comes out. All right, I'll go first to give you an idea of how this is going to go. All right, let's see. It's your first day as a pilot for our major airline in Walla Walla. And you forgot to pack your license. Call your spouse casually and ask them to stop by with it soon. Okay. Hey, hun. So, I'm trying to fly this plane, and I happen to forget, something really important, my license. You're all the way across town, and you're locked. So you can't come? Okay, but I have to fly a plane, so I feel like that's a little bit more important than you getting lunch across town. So if you could just drive over. Okay, yeah, so I'll see you there in 3 seconds is what I'm hearing, right? All right, have a great day. See you soon. Crazy. All right, who wants to go next?
Hey, I'm going to defer to you, Leuandre.
All right,
Okay.
Here you go.
All right. Mine says, you have to call your in-laws and tell them your family can't make it for Christmas because it's the year for Christmas with your parents.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Ooh.
All right. Hey, mom and dad. I know you both were expecting me and your daughter to be there this year, but it just so happens that this is the year we're gonna go with my family. Yes, of course. They love both of us. They really appreciate your daughter. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We've been over this already. I'm not using any negative tone with you. I'm just trying to let you know that we are going no matter what you say.
Oh.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you gave me your blessing, so I don't know what's that problem now. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see you at the next Christmas dinner. All right. Love you?
Oh,
No.
All right, bye.
Pastor, I have a question. Can you take back a blessing?
Apparently you can.
All right, it's all you.
Of course. You're the pastor of a small church, and you need the European copier machine to work at your church office. Come on. The copier helpline assistant only speaks Czech. Work your way through it. Oh, wow. Yeah, hello? I'm calling about the HP 460 Smart. Yeah. Yeah, the address is, College Place, the University Church. I've already switched it off. It's plugged in. Yep, it's still connected to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi? No, not your wife. Wi-Fi. Huh? No. Wi-Fi. W-I-F-I. Nope, I don't want to speak to your wife.
I think it's time you just hang up the phone.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us on this segment. We are not taking anybody's wives, and see you again soon. Hi, and welcome back to this segment. I have my guest, Leuandre, and we're about to learn more about his aviation career that he's about to get into. So, first of all, you've been on The Bachelor, which was put on by ASWU. So this is not your first TV appearance. How was that?
It was pretty fun, honestly. They just told me to, do whatever it takes to make the crowd laugh, and I got some laughs here and there. So I
your
liked
job.
entertaining everybody else. Yeah.
All right, but back to aviation. So, what exactly, what classes are you taking this quarter?
The classes I'm taking this quarter is instrument pilot lectures. This is a lecture class that teaches us to fly based on our instruments only,
Okay.
not looking outside,
Interesting.
to teach us how to fly in the clouds or in bad weather. Also, I am taking aviation human factors. So it's a class based on the human psychology during flight. So anything that can affect a flight based on human intervention.
Interesting. So like what?
What exactly? Hypoxia is a very big thing that we need to know about. It's basically the oxygen deficiency within the blood that can basically impair a pilot and reduce his reaction time to flying the plane, which can definitely lead to a loss of control of the aircraft and potential death.
Right. Oh. Don't want
Like
that.
Do not.
All right. And so what made you decide to become a pilot?
You know, I just really like to travel, and from such a young age, at the age of 6, there was just something about walking onto the plane, looking into the cockpit, and seeing like this is really what these guys do for a living.
Yeah.
So since then, it's just been a dream of mine to accomplish.
And you actually got to meet some pilots spontaneously. Tell us about that.
It was crazy. I was on my way back home in April just to visit, and it just so happens that I saw a group of pilots in the waiting area talking, so I just kind of squeezed myself in there and just tried to say hello. They were kind of looking at me awkward, like, yo, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But I just said, hey, I couldn't notice the epaulettes, and I just wanted to ask you guys, like, what can you tell me, what advice can you give me right now? Because I just want to be in your shoes next couple of years. So it was surreal to me. I didn't think I was gonna have something like that happen.
Yeah.
And they just made it seem like it's very attainable.
That's awesome, dude. So what did they give you? What advice did they give you?
Essentially, they said, what I took away from the captain, he told me, enjoy every single stage that I'm doing right now because you should only be doing that once. So as of right now, I'm a student pilot, moving on to eventually get my private pilot's license. And he just said, definitely enjoy everything you're doing now because when you get to where he is, he said, I'm honestly being lazy right now. Like this airplane flies itself. He said the hardest part was the come up. Right now, he's just chilling, making really good money. So
that's crazy. That's pretty cool. So what's your dream? Like, what do you want to fly?
My dream, I guess not so big dream would be like to be a captain for the Airbus A320. But the biggest dream, the farthest dream I wanted to take is for the 787 that does long haul flights across the world, and I think that'll be a really great experience.
I heard those are really exhausting. Like, what's the? How do you like stay awake or like do whatever you have to do for that period?
You have rest requirements. Each company has a specific amount of time that pilots need to rest for, especially the fact that you have about 3 pilots in the cockpit.
Got you.
So you can have a rotation.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, and you just did your first solo flight a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It was crazy. That definitely helped me to really feel that I'm becoming a real pilot at this point because I was the only person in there. This plane wasn't flying because of anything else but me. So I really felt like I'm really doing this.
Yeah.
It started to kick in.
That's awesome. And you said you're about to get your privates. So what exactly is that?
The private pilot license is the first license you get, and it's essentially a learner's permit to fly. And with that, I can, potentially take some friends. We can fly out to Portland, Seattle, anything like that. After we get, you're hearing. I'm sorry, sis. You're gonna have to get in line for that one. Like I have so many people asking me already, but we'll see.
That's crazy.
No promises, but we'll see.
We'll see what we can do. How many hours does it require? Are you required to become a pilot?
For the airlines, or just what do you mean?
Yes.
Okay, for the airlines, they the companies only consider you when you reach to about 1,500. Okay. And then there are other requirements under that, but that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So right now I'm about like 60, but that's somewhere.
Lot more to go.
Yeah, but that's somewhere.
Yeah. So will that be completed in your 4 years, or you have to do something outside of that?
No. So my plan is, at the end of my 4 years, I should have my CFI, my Certified Flight Instructor license or rating, and that would allow me to instruct students who are here at the university, and that's almost a guaranteed job here because the university trained me.
Right.
So yeah, and then I would build up enough flight time from here, and then once I have enough, I would probably just go back home, fly for Delta, because that's the airline I want to fly for.
Interesting. And where's back home?
Atlanta, Georgia.
East Coast?
Yeah, East Coast. So.
Okay, so what are some cool perks that pilots get?
On the top of my head, I really don't know, but the most obvious one is that your office is the sky.
Yeah.
Like, come on, are you really gonna who's gonna beat that other than like astronauts? But like, I mean, we have a really good view.
Yeah.
But as well as for families and close friends, there's a little list that you can put certain people's names on so they can get free flights within reason.
Right.
But yeah.
Not like 10 flights to Tokyo in 3 months.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah.
Okay, so in your opinion, you said that you wanted to fly for Delta, but what's the best and the worst airline in your opinion?
Okay, I'm gonna start out with the worst. Everyone knows Spirit is the worst airline to ever fly on. And best, I would have to tell you Delta. But you said other than Delta?
No.
But yeah, I'm just gonna say
Why Delta though?
Delta, they just have a very professional company. I know someone who works there, and he said it took him like a good 5-6 years to get to where he is because of how much they pay attention to detail and qualifications. He said he didn't really see that in any other airline because he tried to move around a lot, and Delta remains at the top.
Interesting. Well, good to know. And do you have a favorite pilot movie or a favorite TV pilot?
My favorite pilot movie or aviation related movie would have to be Sully, because there's just something about how they went in depth on what the pilot felt during the crash landing. For those who do not know, basically that movie talked about the crash landing in the Hudson River, for United Airlines. And yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Final question, real quick. If you could have 3 people that you could fly, what combination of 3 people would you put in your plane?
See, the funny thing is I won't say their names, but I'd put all my exes just so that they can see I'm doing really good in life.
So you can flex on them.
Of course.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me. We had a really great time talking with Leuandre, and we'll see you guys in the next segment.